more can I say?
Top Billin. What? You talk about an arms race in the NFC. Listen, in the NFL, as to who has the best roster. Y'all know me, I'm going to keep it a buck no matter what, right? Fandom be damn, I don't do all that. When I'm behind this microphone, I am a neutral analyst, and people should know that now in year 10 of my career. So, obviously, I think my Philadelphia Eagles have the best roster in the NFL, but it's debatable. It's arguable. I cannot front at all. The San Francisco 49ers, without this new move, right, was arguably that. You add a Chase Young, right? One of my favorite players in the NFL, right? You know I've been rocking with Chase Young if you've been on this channel since his freshman year at Ohio State. Out PG County, Maryland, out here in the Mid-Atlantic, you know I rep that, you know what I mean? The Mid-Atlantic, and you know I'm a huge fan of Chase Young, his talent, right? First and foremost, his talent, his versatility. He's just one of those natural leaders. I would think he would be the most talented edge player in the NFL, not named Nick Bosa or not named Myles Garrett. He's up there with those guys as far as talent. Now, what he has to do is stay healthy and prove it out there on that field. He needs to produce like those guys. But listen, you put him next to, right, Eric Armstead. You took my boy Javon Hargrave from my Eagles, put him on there next to Nick Bosa. They added Randy Gregory, right? Isn't this a team that added Randy Gregory? Right? It has Cleveland Farrell, right? I believe, right? Listen, don't quote me on this one right here, man. I'm just going by, I don't know the super trade compensation if it goes beyond what they're talking about right there. But listen, you talk about perhaps the greatest tandem in the NFL at off-ball linebacker with Dre Greenlaw and Fred Warner. Listen, Charvarius Ward and Diamador Lenore on that team with my boy Talanoa Hufanga. You got the Gibson cat out. Come on, man. That is outstanding talent. Bosa and Chase Young back together again? Check this out right here. It says, right, the first one, it says something, a mid-round pick. Now I'm looking right here, and Adam Schefter says for a third-round pick, you get Chase Young. So obviously he's going to be needing to be paid, right? I'm not sure. I don't know San Francisco like that to know what they would do in the future, right? So this just may be a rental, right? It's an arms race. You saw the Seattle Seahawks add in Leo Williams, exactly what they needed, right? You have to say arguably they have one of the best rosters in the NFC or even in the NFL with what they've done on defense. I already talked about my Eagles. Beyond that, the Baltimore Ravens, right? There are some absolutely loaded teams out there. Got to give it up to Kansas City and Buffalo and these teams like that. But, man, that just may do it right there. You would have to think that the San Francisco 49ers, at least a 1A, 1B with the Eagles there, right? Salutes to my Jets, too, you know what I'm saying? Got rep Jersey, baby. Jersey in the building. But, man, come on, man. Look at this. Listen, I don't cover the Commanders, at least not anymore. So I don't have anything on him. But when he played the Eagles, at least the first game, he's the only man to have beaten Jordan Mailata this year, I believe. I think I saw somewhere where Jordan Mailata is the #1 rated player regardless of position or something like that. So I hate that shit. It's probably PFF, and y'all know how I feel about that. But listen, look at this right here. Oh, fight the hand. Look at the quickness. And look, Jalen don't want to go down easy, right? Usually they go down easy like a $2 hooker. He went down more like a high-priced call girl right there. What are we doing here? Well, let's go back to the move right here. Chase Young, extremely explosive, right? When healthy right there. Jordan Mailata usually sound in his technique. The guy's just a stickler for detail. But look at him pull the headsy right and fight the hands. Pull the headsy, fight the hands. He had him kind of mesmerized. Jordan Mailata didn't know when to shoot the hands or not, right? He plays him extremely close right here, decreases the distance, and then runs that arc. Give him half a man right there. And Chase Young, strong, powerful, and quick. Jalen Hurts, Had nowhere to go right here. And this shit right here, he didn't want to get on the ground. It was kind of like a cop move. Look at Chase Young's like, get on the ground. Stop resisting. He's like, I'm not resisting. They always say they ain't resisting. I'm like, come on, dog. You know you resisting. But come on, man. Chase Young beating Jordan Mailata. I believe he has like 5 sacks on the year. I did something on him in the preseason for the Seattle coverage, or the offseason right now. I was talking about they should go after him when it appeared that he would be on the trade block. And, of course, you had the hater out there talking about he's trash and all this and that. And I'm like, listen, if he's healthy, ain't no way in hell he's trash. That type of talent, now you add him on the San Francisco 49ers? Come on, man. What the hell is going on? Football is absolutely crazy. I cannot wait for the rest of this season, man. Matter of fact, man, let me go ahead and bring back that film study right there, man, and you can check that out. But listen, congratulations to the San Francisco 49ers right there, getting yourself a hell of a talented player. Nick Bosa, right, definitely should be hyped up for that one. But we'll see how that goes, man, when you got to face them Eagles and you got to face the Seahawks and all that. So it's going to be so fun. I can't wait. You remiss if I didn't start right here. Your boy Chase Young got it popping. Oh, nasty. Come on, man. Matter of fact, man, let's zoom in on this one. Going against Isaiah Wynn, who I like is a really good talent, covered his entire career at the University of Georgia here. Your man on the dip, right? Dip, baby, dip. Look at him coming off a motorcycle stance. What you got here? So you got a fabricated pressure look. Everybody kind of mugged up there. Got Bostic in the game and Holcomb. So they took Jamin Davis out. Of course, Allen and Payne here. My man's running the arc, but check this out. Check out the action here. Got Isaiah Wynn checking off from Jonathan Allen just in case there's a game there, some type of TE game, which it was, but there's nothing coming his way. He has to guard against Young, but look at that. Who's the first to it? Look at that length. 6'5", 6'6" guys going against these 6'2", 6'3" edge exterior linemen. Come on, man. These exterior linemen can't deal with that type of length right there. Look at him driving Miss Daisy, driving his ass back, and then here's the action. Look at the dip, right? He meets that inertia, causes that man to go forward, makes him stop chopping his feet, then dips. Look at the bendability and the flexibility from this freak, the freak of freaks, king of kings, Cam Newton. There you go. What we call that? Look at that. He likes you and he wants you, and ain't nothing you can do about it right here, baby. This is called prison loving. Dipped on him, made that man hold his pockets. I like you and I want you. Come on, man. Chase Young is a damn animal, man. Imagine having that guy on your team for the next 10, 12 years. My man coming out of a motorcycle stance. I really don't like Chase Young in a motorcycle stance. I think him in the three-point stance is always the best way to go because he plays with better pad leverage. He's a taller guy. He plays a little high, even though he's a free athlete when he's coming out that two-point stance. But this was hard. Look at this. Oh, hit him with the hezzy and looped him. Oh, getting on Patrick Mahomes right there. Come on. Let's go. Let's slow this one down right here. This was hard. So, obviously, he's coming in a lot of space out here. He's pressed towards the nines. And we see the tackle gets out pretty well, but he puts him in an even exchange situation, not telegraphing who's going to be the first to hit the arms. It's actually not Chase. He's working with the finesse. He got my man to overextend here. He's not even able to really get into his kick step phase. He's chopping his feet, trying to stay up with Young, who he knows is a freak athlete and is super explosive. Look at that. Dipped around the corner after hitting with a hezzy, giving him half a man. He had to try to pull the ripcord. Looked like he tried to trip a little bit, right? You pull the ripcord, try to trip. But nah, nothing doing right there. Patrick Mahomes, dead to rights. Come on, man. Them type of hits right there. I bet you that'll take the stevia up out his sweet-ass brother. Up there dancing on Sean Taylor's logo and shit like that. Come on, man. What was you doing? Don't be doing that. But right there, bang. Splatter whack that mama jummer. That's a great rep right there. This time coming out of the 4-point stance. I love it when they work the 4-point stance coming out of that wide 9 alignment. And not all sacks are created equal because this one, oh, look at the power. Moonwalk my man Ryan Ramczyk back to Jameis Winston. That, my friends, is an 11 out of 10 because Ryan Ramczyk is the truth. So you're doing that against him, not telegraphing. Coming in an even exchange situation because he has no clue if this is going to be a power rep or a finesse rep at this particular point in time. And what does he do? Looks like it's going to be a finesse rep. Comes with the power, gets into his chest immediately. That man's in a sunken place. Ryan Ramczyk wasn't expecting that. And that man gets moonwalk. Look at that. Look at that. Skis all off the damn snow. He jumps back like 50-something feet right there. Ryan Ramczyk knows he's done. He cannot anchor down. Can't sink those mud hooks in. He has to get driven back to the QB. And then,
what more can I say?
Top Billin.